Hello, this is Krillian with part 10 of my Let's Play Total War Attila as the Western Roman Empire on Legendary difficulty. Last turn, a couple things happened. Over here, our last video, we defeated the Suebians, we crushed them with these two armies, and I decided to move those armies down to puppet state a couple of these regions. Now, it would probably be safer and better to just take Mauritania. But I'm going to puppet state them. I don't think they can become powerful enough to turn on me, and we are going to leave one army in Spain if we need to deal with it. This army here will be really useful in preventing rebellions. They both well in the south. So we're going to puppet state them. It'll ensure trade, it'll get us some tribute, and it'll help with defenses. We're not going to mess with the Garamantians yet. I'm not ready to hold these regions. I need to then send armies north. We started building a new army here, and rebuilding up this one. This one we're actually going to possibly march to help take out the Macromans. If they don't run out of my region this turn, we are going to bring these two armies and kill them now. We are not leaving hordes in my area. Now, if I wanted to, I could gain a what? Oh, that's mercenaries. I could levy a brigands unit or a whole Germanic levy. They have a good melee defense. They're better melee attack actually than I thought. Our melee attack is at 26. Their melee attack is at 24. 32. Our melee defense is 45, 53 versus now. Oh, they are 85 gold. They are dirt freaking cheap. But obviously that is not our best bet. So we're going to go ahead and finish building this army. This army is going to head north to Rhodomagus as well. Potentially I'll need a second army. And we're beginning to build this army. It's going to help defend the north. We're going to put another army in Ludunum. Possibly drop an army in Octodurum. And we're going to have our 4 armies across the board to defend the north. That leaves us with 6 potential armies to do other things. Now one of them will be here, and it leaves us with 5. We're going to put one here, which leaves us with 4. One is in England, that leaves us with 3. So we have 3 potential expansion armies. Now obviously we don't want to expand at this point, and I decided I wasn't going to put this army here. It's going to come north. Karelis is just going to get its own army until I can afford to build up some of this stuff. Now let's look. Get rid of this trade jetty. That would get rid of 1 public order. No, it would get rid of 2 public orders. So that would get rid of 2 points. I definitely don't need this military jetty, but it is protecting Palma. I don't know. What I really need here is I need to be able to build a forum. So I have to put an army in here till I can build a forum. The forum and potentially knocking down this trade jetty eventually, although money's nice. It's actually just getting up to the +7 points for having a thing there, but I need to get up to 3. We're several turns away from that. If I boost that up to here, it might get up there a little faster, but that would fix that region. So maybe instead of doing that, we'll build that and try to get this a auditorium, whatever it is, that gives +7 to public order. Anyways, this army is coming north for now. This army is being built. We're going to go ahead and do our intern. We have Africa. Well, obviously we're going with bread and games. We'll take that +4 public order, and then +3 from this will be 7 more. And then maybe this army won't even need to sit in Hadrianmuntum. Maybe we'll be able to move that army to just permanently hang out in like Leptis Morga, which would solve most of my problems in Africa. More and more. The problem is at some point the Mauritanians and the Gaetulians are going to turn on me. Same thing with Garamantians. But in the north, I'm already at war with 2 of these 3 northern nations. And if I put 3 armies, or 3 of them, because the Britons are there too, I mean, I can take England now, potentially, and that would be important. We have another thing we can do here. I could potentially build a guardhouse. Really, what I would like to do is build that building. It would only increase public order by 3, but it would give 1,000 gold, so 700 more gold. It would give a point of squalor, but squalor's fine. So maybe I'll do that there. I don't know. So many possibilities, but these two do need to come south to start puppet stating some things. And I believe in 400, my next set of goals, one of them is hold several puppet states. So making those 2 puppet states, they're not going to expand. So I don't think that they'll grow bigger, and they can help put down rebellions in Mauritania, which is going to be the one area in Africa that is not going to be okay. We just don't have the stuff to do that. I could build a forum here. That would produce, what, 225 gold with no negative down effect? Well, maybe. Oh, I already have a forum here. And I can't build the capital because I don't currently have marble. Marble comes from here. But I don't know if I want to destroy my sheep farms to build it. I need 4 more to get to it, though. I may end up destroying the sheep farms to get to it. I'm going to build food there. This is producing, what, 55 food? I kind of think I have to do that. And it'll provide trade resources. We're going to do that. We have to, we'll get a little bit of money for tearing it down, but we need marble. This is marble, yeah. And looking at our trade, first of all, how are we doing on trade? We are selling 100% of that, which is good. We're selling 50% out of olive oil, that's bad. 100% of this, which is good. 100% of that, which is good. And 33, only a third of that. We really need more trade partners. Marble sells at 8. So if we get like 160, if we had 20 points of that, that would improve our trade resources a lot. Transfers 270. They are by far our best trade partners. I should just send these 2 armies north. I should send 3 armies north to take Britannia. Because I really don't necessarily care about, if these 2 attack, they're more likely to attack here. I'll have an army in Carthage. Garamantia likes me. I think they still like me. Let's take a moment and look at these. Okay, all of you are in place. We're here. I would really like to be here. You get me some control. Gather support. Or can you adopt? No. How much do you have? You have 45. You have 7. That's not good. You have 108. You can't adopt another guy because this is an adoption line, I think. Oh wait, we don't have any adoptions. I'd really like to adopt one of these generals. I know that we're taking a lot of time for some of this stuff, but it's so important that I get these early turns as good as they can be. Stomping them here means that their only city would be Flevum, and then we could come up and take them. Not conquer them, but puppet state them. I don't want to conquer at the moment. I need, if I build this up, I can make like 60 or 70,000 a turn. Maybe I think I can make like, maybe not 60,000, but I can make 50,000 after expenses if I build up what I have now. and it's expensive to conquer, especially since so much of it is going to be desolate. The Huns are just going to make more and more of this desolate, crazy area. So if we don't have the money, we're just going to fight endless civil wars. And I really don't want to fight endless civil wars. Your region needs to get upgraded. Or I need to drop this. If I drop that, I don't think I get enough money from it. It doesn't actually tell you what dismantling, how much it brings, which I wish it did. Okay, now we're going to do the end turn. As we continue to push towards the year 400. The Alans, Scalavians, Venetians, Antians. We don't want to claim war on the Visigoths until the last possible moment. Oh, they're coming south to Tarunum. Now, they may conquer it, which would kind of suck. I'm hoping they just sack this region. We'll, of course, fight this out. Well, that definitely decides it that we need to move those two armies north. The Franks are being very aggressive. Those Britannians are expanding rapidly. The Danians have been very aggressive. We're going to go and conquer Britannia, and we'll actually probably deal with the Franks first. Now, we're not going to win here, but our region is not devastated, so we are going to be able to do a lot of good damage here. Possibly even kill off some of these units. It'd be great if we kill off the these two. The horses will probably get themselves killed. They still just have too much for us to probably win, unless this is not the best settlement to fight in. My favorite settlement to fight in is like Aelia, maybe? Oh no, that's Rome 2. Rome 2, like Aelia Capitina, whatever. Or maybe it was this one. No, it's Rome 2. Whatever, basically where Jerusalem is, had, in one of the games, had like this amazing setup, where you could defend the city so easily. I think it was Rome 2 and I was playing ERE. Not my current ERE game. And I don't remember from my current one. Mainly because I haven't really played much of it yet. I focus more on this because I want to focus on one for X number of turns. You know, put together like 10 or so videos and play the other one for like 10 or so videos, 10 or 20. So that I remember what's going on. We do tend to play several videos at a time. Okay, so they're coming from there, they're coming from back there, which is not important, and they're coming from there. So those are the three sides. This is not a good setup. That is a better setup. That is a terrible setup. This is a good setup, but they have all of their good units over here, although they're pretty wrecked. So let's say we're gonna play this one. The big thing is I can set up here pretty easily without having to worry too much about my getting to that line. You set up right there, you're gonna be set up. Come on, like that. We're going with armor piercing. Okay, our one barricade we're gonna throw behind here to prevent them from coming. Our horse. We have an archer over there and an archer over here. Here an archer, there an archer, everywhere an archer. We'll put our horse right here and we're just gonna run him off. I'm gonna start the battle. You can just go over there. I'm gonna speed this up. And the hope is that they leave one or more of these archer groups kind of alone, so that we can just devastate them. These freemen aren't very good either. I can probably rock a freeman. Now we're gonna pay attention to you for a bit. What is your range? Okay, you fire at them. Use your ability. I'm gonna run this way. Actually, no, we're gonna go into here. If I charge into the freemen, it will wreck them too. The freemen are awesome, having looked at them, in that they're incredibly cheap numbers for auto-resolve and stuff, but as units go, they are not good.
The men are wavering.
Look at that, I've already like crushed them.
Our general is under
They're
attack.
breaking fast. My cav is doing okay. How are you doing? Oh, you're just destroyed. How are you doing? You're not doing good at all. Those axe units apparently just destroyed me over here.
Our men have given up and are running for their lives.
We did get good damage over in this part though. Oh, we broke. Okay, I think we did still kill quite a few, mainly because the cav killed a lot. And they more than made their numbers. So we actually did kill more of them, and we have again just devastated their armies. These axe dudes are just monstrous though. And they did a number on us. This was not the best scenario. It would have been much better if they had come from the other side. But the question is, do they take the region or do they sack it? I'm hoping strongly for sacking. Definitely hoping they don't raise it. Raising just sucks the life out of it. What do you do? What do you do? It's taking a long time to decide what it's going to do. I'd love to bring the Britannian army down, but I kind of need them there. The moment I move out of there, ooh, they took it. That sucks. Mainly because they're getting regrowth. And they're bringing another stack. Well, we have armies coming for them. They can't really afford to keep moving at that. The losses they're taking are hard. But that's not 2 cities I have to retake from them. That's getting poor. The Macromans have decided to be irritating. I'm going to pull this army in to knock them that way, and then we'll crush them. Although they're at full strength, so I don't know if they... Oh, the Bastarians are dead. We're going to have a revolt in Galicia. Yeah. I knew that was going to happen, but that was planned. We've been waiting for that revolt in Galicia for a long time. Okay. You. You do come right here. and attack them. Declare war. Yep, whatever, Macromans. You should not have come into my lands.
Advance. Waiting for more orders. Ready for battle. Make haste, men. At your command. Destroy.
As I said, if hordes come into my lands, we just need to kill them. And we need to do it quickly and with no playing around. Now, we didn't lose anyone, which is good. We're going to take the 8% recovery to regain most of our losses. At some point they were going to turn on us, and we weren't going to have that. You come back into here and make that region more happy. You two. You know what? Just give them 2. Because they immediately need to turn. You. Come here. No, you actually need to force march yourself towards Londinium. You come in here. You're helping a little. Before we do anything else, we are going to build that banner here. We'll build him because he's young, and we'll get that scholar bonus going. Yeah. He's going to separate in here to slow that region down. Now, our form is coming, and that will fix this region up. We're gonna buy you a couple spears and have a slinger. That's as much. That's probably all the military we're gonna buy this turn. We really do have to focus our wealth on growth. Okay, march north. March north. Okay. We're gonna get a revolt there next turn. We'll be able to get there and deal with it. We need to do something here. You need latrines. It's 2 turns, and it will. How is this? Oh, it's a bad winter. Like, how is it? Oh, bad winters are so terrible for disease. Hopefully, nothing comes of it. Corduba. We have 2,000 left. We actually need to come here to Constantina. We need to knock that down, and we're gonna build cattle herds here. Cattle herds produce more food, which is important. I really don't like that one. The fishing fleet's much better. And that takes out almost all of our gold. Alright, you're very unhappy, really? Now, Vericum has a pretty good garrison. It might be able to hold out against them if they attack down to a Vericum. Unfortunately, it just takes time to get my armies to where I need them. We have such a huge empire. It just takes time. For you, I want that and murder. Okay, you. I want to come up and see what's up with the Quadians. You. Come over here. We might as well put you back in here. Now, Illyria is trying to beat them. Amazingly enough, I do hope Illyria falls in Salona. I don't really want them to take Salona. If they do, I may have to move on them more quickly than I had intended. We will have 2 armies in basically northern Italy that'll be built up. And I said we weren't going to build any more troops, but we kind of have to. Our money's going down, but unfortunately you kind of have to do what you kind of have to do. So Hugh, build as many of these as you can, which is 2. When that army gets up here, it'll make that army 12 minutes. And then we might get rid of this general. That'll save money. These 2 are coming north. This dude here. Where's the border? And if you force march, can you get to all the cities? No. You can get close. Still, that's fine. You're gonna stay where you are. We want to delay the revolt in that city as long as we can too. And we should be hitting 399. We'll need to pay attention to which season it is, because we'll need to get war on the Visigoths the turn before 400 to get that 1,000 gold point boost. We really don't want to fight them any sooner than we have to. Over here, got the 47. So we're getting 5 a turn, and we need 20. So it'll be 3 more turns after this. 4 more turns basically before we get the thing to build a forum here. If we build that up instead of where we have huge problems in that region. You're the region we did it in, and how bad is the winter? 5 squalor. We really need growth in this region, so we might as well leave it. Do I really need the rally field here anymore? I don't really build the troops. You know what? I need to build this. I need to give this guy a bunch of legios, and then I can ditch that, and that will help that region a lot. I can build a forum there and get that going. You are moving north. You're one of 3 legions that are moving to deal with that. Okay, we're going to do our intern. Now we have some skills. We have a governor. Corruption, we need money. You, do you have anything good? Oh, yes, that's good. And get this and this. Now, which tells me I need to look at my governors, because I don't think I've been doing that. You guys are good where you are. You're a governor. Let's look at you. You have nothing. Get money. Nothing there for you. Nothing there for you. You, Lucius. Have a artist to help you. Now that other governor, you're 64. You know what? I lied. Don't have that. You need to not have it, because you're about to die. Giving it to you would be a waste of time. Now you, though, that's great. We already have it for my emperor. You're a governor too? Interesting. You could adopt someone. No, I don't want to adopt. I just want... If we get just a little bit more, we get to where I want to be. Let's see. You're the governor of Africa. That would be not a bad person. You're 36. 39, 34. We're gonna adopt him. I've said we weren't going to, but we're sending armies to deal with that north. And so he'll have a bunch of support to keep him alive. So we're gonna go ahead and adopt him, which he has an okay amount of influence. So that'll be good. And just in case you get me some control, because I really want to be imbalanced. And I think that's everything I can do for the time being. So we're going to go ahead and end the turn. Our core is getting better. We still have definite problem areas. They're going north. They're coming south. No one is messing with this, which is fine. If anyone attacks Londinium, he can come and intervene pretty easily. And since he's sitting in Corinium, that would be an incredibly tough nut to crack. I kind of wish they would go and repopulate some of these other regions that I burned, now that I'm coming back. That would be convenient of them, as that'll be expensive.
An offer of peace from us should not be now, what say you?
You really want it. Well, I would really like money. You don't want it that much. How about that much?
We do not give gifts lightly, and never to common folk.
I don't really care if I break it with you later, so sure, whatever, I'll accept. They're leaving Macedonia pretty wide open to be puppet stated. Okay, she gained +6 control, which left us at acceptable -6. Oh, that's horrible. We got denied the adoption. Okay, this region is better now. Did that would help with growth. What we need for this is 3. But that's not what I want to do. So we should have a rebellion up here. There we go. You for now just come rolling into Bracara. Which leaves this region less happy. I just need to break that already. How bad are they? -15. They're just so unhappy. Okay, well, we're not going to do that yet. We have 6,000 gold to spend. In Constantina, we can now actually build our marble, which will let us build the capitals. Here. Don't need to do anything. We have to figure out which regions need it first. Neapolis has growth. We have a serious lack of food and we're about to desperately need more. So we're definitely building fields here. That doesn't take much money and it will bring up big difference. We're going to need food here. This region is already having problems though. Why are you so bad? Squalor is a problem there. If I upgrade this, we're going to do that. We're going to upgrade that. That should get rid of the squalor and the public issues that are here. You're like, life sucks to be us. We have been half conquered. Over here, you are having lots of issues. Your food is good. I can't afford to build anything else here. Pompeo, you're happy as can be. Largely because we have a bunch of dudes running through your lands that are helping you. If I do that, that would be a big amount of money. And you're a fairly secure and happy region. We'll do it. Keep marching north, guys. You're not full stacks, which is less than ideal, but I'm gonna just put them in Londinium for this turn. Okay, you come to there. You're gonna come and give them your 2 swords. Then you can just go away. You refused my adoption. You're done. Okay. They come to Verunum. This is my heir. I don't really want him to be that in danger. So he's actually going to start marching back to Medellin, I think. The curiosity, how are we looking in the south? It's going downhill, but only by 2. So if I did take the time to build that, or even better, if I built the theater, I may have to do that if I can afford it next turn. We're not going to build any troops this turn. He is going to sit there with 12 and be okay. He is making them happy just by being here. Can you get out of that? No, you can't. And we're going to be able to crush them pretty quickly and retake those too. And we will probably loot and occupy our own regions because what of it? And then we're going to come up and we're going to subjugate them. I think is what we need to do. Then we'll land probably in Caledonia with 3 armies to deal with the Caledonians and Picts. Probably do conquest. I feel like taking that. It's time that we expanded our... Do I want to take it? No, I may just subjugate all of them. As long as they're not growing, if I subjugate all 3 of them, I may just subjugate a lot of the stuff in the north. They may turn on me eventually, but it'll be a while. And I need money and stuff, and then if I subjugate them, they usually will, I think, will trade with me. You're in my own lands. I'm going to upgrade you where I can. That'll be the one thing I do. Because I need your armies to be as good as possible. You're, how many more turns for you to go? 2? Which will be the, not quite, well, what we need to get there. And we're just going to come up and smack them down. They brought this army to here. We'll take it and keep marching. We're going to just take out the Franks here. And then we're going to go up and subjugate them. Subjugating does great things in this particular version of the game. That should clear up public order in this region as well. Yeah, let's get rid of that. Okay, I think we've done everything I intend to do this turn. Let's take a look down here real fast. This public order is going downhill. This one is going up real excellently. If he leaves, he's not getting all 11 of that. The military presence is plus 12. So almost all of the public order bonuses from him in this region are from him. Now, when that's finished, we'll get a boost of income as well from trade. And we'll be able to build some stuff. So that will provide money. Let's look at this as we go. Is it worth increasing? Not until I get more trade partners. Just in the province. I don't know if it's ever worth justifying this marble quarry complex. Although, when I eventually build up to, what is this, lead? Yeah, that I'll get in England again. I mean, that gives 16 to all regions. But even with that much, I don't know if it warrants that highest in marble quarry. Maybe. We do want as many high-end buildings as we can get. Okay. Fast turn, going into the end turn. We've had 1 or 2 turns of actual peace. It's a staggering thing. How are the Quadians? They're there. The Ostrogoths are sitting in there. I could go crush the Illyrian army. But if they take Sopian, I may just reconquer Sopian. Oh, tell me that army's not moving somewhere to attack me. I may send one army to deal with that army. Though if I take both of those regions, they may accept peace with me. Then I can run up north and squash them like a bug. Quadians have 2 stacks. They still have not accepted peace with me. They might. It's been a long time. Macedonia is messing around back there. I did not check. Was it 398 last turn? It's definitely 399 now. Martial ambition. Research the following. Compulsory levy. Where is compulsory levy? Would reduce recruitment costs. That would not be terrible. It doesn't get us down to here, which we really do need to be down to here. Why not? We'll do that. It gives us a random bonus, and it's not the worst tech in the world. Okay. Oh, they took Salona. Huh. I'm mildly tempted. You're in the city, right? Yeah, you are. No, you're not. You aren't. No, get in the city. Okay, you are in the city. I could put you in Octodurum, but I'm just gonna stick you in Medellin, which is my happiest region. Okay, unfortunately we don't have enough to do what we want to do down here, so we need to leave enough to get that done. Okay, so if you were not in force march, you can get to Avernicum. So we're going to put you in Avernicum. Now that Frankish fleet is coming to here. So you are going to come out of this. You're going to merge with him. What I want to give him, because we're going to send the full stack north. We're going to give him all this. He'll give you this, and you give him the Equites. And we'll switch out one of those for one of those. Okay, then you, with your 14 stack, can come to Bertigala. And you can shadow that. That's good. Next turn, these 2 armies which are pretty close to full stacks, will be able to attack north. That gives me 4,000 to build up stuff. Stuff that needs being built. You are not... This is where I need to build, because this is the type of region that is getting good growth. Now that'll be taken care of next turn. I don't have enough to build that. I could build this. How much food do we have in this region? We should build this. And I'm thinking sheep flocks. How do I have so much food in this region? That's producing 50. This is producing 50, so that's 100. This region is good, and I need money. We're gonna go with sheep flocks here. In this region. Public order is a problem. Oh, you know what? I need to build that. So come back here, get rid of these sheep flocks. That's going to take up food. We're going to lose 8 food in climate change. You need to build these latrines. Right? Is that what I wanted to build here? I don't know if that's what I wanted to build. Over here, this is now a sanitation problem. Maybe have you build the latrines? Because this is a rich region that I want to hold. And it's having sanitation issues. I don't want to drop the fishing jetties. And in fact, I'm going to probably have to raise them soon. I was thinking that if I built this, okay, let's look over there, because that would be good. Over here, we now have the latrines, which means we're getting growth. We have huge penalties though, but we'll be able to start fixing this. You come kill this. Now there's a lot of improvement that can be done to these guys' troops, but I don't really have to do them, so I see no real reason to bother. It would just add money, and since all he's doing is putting down a couple of revolts here, ooh, I would love that trebuchet, or onager. I keep calling it trebuchet. I would love that onager. We'll just do our balance attack. Now sometimes we do a lot of auto-resolve. There's no reason to fight every rebellion. You can take money. If I have to decimate an army that's just sitting in my backfield, I can do so. You're gonna come into here to get as much extra... No, what are you doing? Get into the city. And then we're gonna start marching south. This will give... By the time... Next turn we'll go to here, and then he'll come down after that. While we're here, decimate your army. Okay, so we're at 46. I would love to build that, but we wouldn't trade enough. We need to build up this region. How much food is here? We barely have enough food. So I actually think I have to build... We're going to build our latrines, and then we're going to build food. We'll go with a sheep flock. We have to improve these regions. That will let each of our regions be built up more without having fear of infection, because breakout is really bad. Interesting, you also had marble. Oh well, I built it down in Africa, that's fine. You're as close as you can be. You're fine. Moving you closer doesn't actually serve any purpose. You're there. You're here. Well, you're here. Go ahead and buy 1 unit. So we build up that army to be able to help defend us. You're hanging out here just having a good old time. Eventually, when this region is taken care of, which will be soon, we build 2 buildings here, and this region is 5. And then we can build up that. Yeah, we need to build up. Maybe it's a level 3. Ah, it's so expensive. Oh, we just have to keep building. Every turn, build, 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 build. I'm gonna go to end the turn. We have a skill. You. I'll take that. Get this and this. You have a fair amount of integrity, actually. That's pretty good. Okay. Although you're the one that actually turned us down. Okay, we're not going to build anything here. We have to watch this army here. 17 units. You're 14. We actually should not build here. The one that's more likely to get into a battle sometime soon is this army right here. So is there any cheap things we can buy? We can buy that, which is actually more useful than just endlessly more spears, which puts us short of our spirit might. So first of all, let's look at our diplomacy, because we haven't done this in eternity. We have 2 countries that are happy with us. And it's actually improving. Macedonia. Hey Macedonia, we would really like to trade with you. What if we sent you 300 gold? Nope. It'd be totally worth 300 gold. Eastern Roman Empire is getting worse, but they're not long for the world. You're deteriorating. Okay, Morians. Would you agree to a non-aggression pact? Nope. Would you agree to randomly send me 300 gold? Nope. Garamantians. Would you agree to send me 300 gold to help my... Nope, you're like, we've sent you money, we have no desire to send you more. Nobatia, you're... Okay, unfortunately we're not going to get a little bit more money, but out of curiosity, you could get a spear unit. They're not... They're okay in melee defense, but I don't necessarily like them. They're just hard to use right. No, I'd rather save my 300 gold. Okay. So we have 5 turns. We're going to go ahead and end the turn. Well, we get another turn of peace. Every turn we have a piece that we can build a couple buildings to build up money is excellent, especially since we are about to have serious issues with climate control. I don't know if it's worth fighting the Visigoths. Oh, they're there. I wonder if I could bring all 3 armies. Okay, the Jutes are back. Really, Jutes? Didn't we just do this? Okay, well, we'll fight you. Actually, we're going to fight them in the next video because we're coming up to an hour. So like and subscribe if you have any questions. Please leave them below. Otherwise, I'll talk to you later. Adios.